Hello folks, hello flight simmers, welcome back, and once again we are flying the PMDG 737-900 today in the Alaska livery. And yeah, today it's getting a little bit longer. On the first 737-900 flight, which was the live stream, we only had like a 1 hour flight. Today's flight, which is from Portland down to LAX, is around 2 hours. So not quite the cross-country long flight which I sort of indicated on the live stream, but we're getting there, slowly increasing these flight times and therefore also increasing the takeoff weight, which is ultimately the interesting thing here about the 737-900 in my opinion. And yeah, what else is there to say? We are flying online, although not very busy here. I think that's just static aircraft, which are here implemented for this Flightbeam scenery. But some aircraft seems to be coming in back there. So yeah, there is a bit of traffic around. And yeah, looks a little bit cloudy, nothing too bad. And yeah, then I'm very curious to get to Los Angeles later on. Yeah, actually also the first time for me flying into LAX. Kind of exciting, kind of a big moment. I don't know why, but I never had the LAX scenery for P3D. But now on Microsoft Flight Sim, of course, we have the nice ini-build scenery. So I'm very, very much looking forward to get down to LAX. But for now, let's deal with the departure out of Portland. Right, so here we are in the flight deck. Fueling is still going on, but almost finished. We will have 18,600 pounds in here today. Oh, I have a feeling I can't fetch the stored flight plans, so I might need to type it in manually. Oh, I forgot to store it. Okay, let's see how long the routing is. Maybe it's not too bad. Yeah, actually it's not. That should be fast. So, first of all, flight number Alaska 1186. And we will take runway 10 left. Departure will be the Cascade 2 with the transition at Chisholm. Oh, shoot. At Chisholm, which is not in here, so we'll just leave it at that. And routing, second page. Yeah, then direct Judah. It's just a few waypoints. Direct Junge. Junish, like that. Then Quebec 7 down to Jaguar. Just bear with me quickly, we are almost done. And then Burgle. And then we'll be on the arrival. Either to 4 or what are the runways down in they're landing on the outer ones, right? I have no idea where Alaska parks. It's probably somewhere on these stands. So let's plan for 25 left, but we can certainly switch it around during cruise. I need to find where they park those aircrafts. And then will be the Ernman arrival with the Burgle. And transition, I don't know, let's just leave it like that. Okay, that's that. Right, now I need to set up the weights. Fuel 18,588, that's okay, that's less than what we actually have in here. That's interesting. Why is that? Let me update that. 18,659 is what we require. And then a payload, zero fuel weight of 140.5, which is something like 100. Oh, in here it's less. I planned for 170 passengers. In here it's like 143. Some weight differences between SimBrief and the PMDG. But that's fine. So 0 fuel weight 140.5. Reserves, finals and alternate will be 5. Exactly 5,000 pounds. Cost index 50. Wow, that appears to be high. But that's what I get from SimBrief. Cruise level 370 for today's flight. Cruise wind will be 240 at 30. Transition 18,000. That looks kind of good to me. Let's see if we can even fetch the wind data. Yeah, and then once again, of course, we don't have a takeoff calculator, but I think today we can again try toga power takeoff. It's kind of fun anyways to do it. Invalid. Yeah, I really need to look into how to set it up properly that everything works. I always forget it after doing a flight. Oh, we could also go D-rate. Yeah, let's go D-rate. It's 99. It's 96.5. Should be fine. Flap 5, 27.8. Now for the wind. Let's see what the weather is out there. I haven't even checked. No wind at all. Broken 13,000. 3 degrees. 3023. Okay, so that's kind of unexciting. So that's gonna be 147, 49, 158. So 158 coming in here. Yeah, we're flying online, but no ATC at the moment. Let's see how this works. Climb heading 103 to 540, then direct river. Then on depicted route to Chisholm. Okay, so climbing to 540, then quick left-hand turn, river, then onto Kozuk, Hades, Chisholm. Okay, got it. Is there an initial altitude on here? If not, expect maintain assign altitude, expect flight altitude 10 minutes. Okay. Yeah, then I think we can make it easy for us and just go to cruise 370 straight away. It appears a bit high for me, considering we were flying the 900. What do we have on the cruise page? Optimum 353. Okay, so actually this would be very close to max altitude. Let's see once we come close to that. Maybe I will downgrade it to 350 initially, but let's see. Okay, I would say so. That's all done. Refueling is completed. Let's look outside. That looks good. Alaska Air taxiing in. No action over here. Very loud. Very, very loud. Okay, let's get started. APU. We have the passenger signs. Window heats. Hydraulics 370. APU bleed. Let's make sure these packs come on when the APU is available, and so that looks fairly good. Okay, fuel truck release. What else? Ground power. No, we still need that. Okay, then we will just be the doors. Okay, APU. And then we will run some checklists in a second. Anti-collision lights. Okay, I think that's looking good. Yeah, I was kind of disappointed to see that the Flightbeam scenery only has the default jetways. But I think Flightbeam is in progress of upgrading on all the sceneries. I think they're doing a very, very nice work to the Denver scenery, and I hope they bring it over to other sceneries such as Portland as well. That would be really cool. Because usually these Flightbeam sceneries are absolutely tremendous. Okay, pre-flight checklist. Oxygen is tested. Navigation, transfer, and display switches are normal and auto. Oh, do we have a HUD? Yes, we have a HUD. Nice, that's good to know. Window heat is on. Pressurization mode selector is on auto. Flight instruments heading 353 twice and altimeters 3023 3 times. Let's check parking brake. Yeah, we need to set those. And engine start reverse cutoff. Pre-flight checklist is completed. Okay, transponder coming to TA. And then we will be good to go. No de-icing.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start.
Oh, I still have the GPU on there. Yeah, GPU needs to go. And real chocks as well. That should remove the GPU. Kind of.
We're ready for pushback.
Kind of, I think it's removed. Yeah. Okay, and before start checklist, flight deck doors closed and locked. Fuel, we have 18.7 thousand pounds on board. Fuel pumps are all on. Passenger signs are on, windows are locked. MCP is set. Takeoff speeds are inserted. CD pre-flight is completed. Rudder and aileron trim is 3 and 0. Taxi takeoff briefing completed. Anti-collision lights is on. Actually, taxi checklist sort of, not quite. Okay, so I believe tail push back to the right and then just tango.
Locking gear.
And I think that's actually tango all the way. Yeah, that should work nice and easy. We can also take Mike. Oh, sorry, that's not Mike. Echo, actually. But we have a D-rate. We should take full length. Okay, let's go down to Echo, right on Echo, and then on Kilo 1. Facing northwest.
Release parking brakes.
Okay.
Commencing push. Due to icing conditions,
Oh, nice. We have a
stand by
custom
for engine
checklist
start
on here.
until push completed and brakes set.
So before start, MCP heading altitude is set. Altimeters 3023. Acceleration height I think is set to 1000 above ground level. That's fine. FMC route is verified right and left. Good. Oh, I haven't checked for traffic again, but I think there's not too much going on here. Okay, so packs. Let's start number 1. Waiting for 25. There we go. Okay, starter cutout. Starting engine number 2. Okay, we do have 2 good engine starts. So generators coming on. APU off. PEX auto. Isolation valve auto. APU bleed off. Probe heats. Anti-ice is not required. Oh, those are not on. Here we go. Then we have RTO, flaps 5. Takeoff trim 4.76, so trimming up a little bit. There we go. System. Okay, it looks like Alaska does not have this kind of feature for the flight controls. What do we have on here? That's quite interesting. Short field performance equipped. Oh, nice. Sleds move to full extent when flap lever is positioned beyond flaps 25. Okay. I just don't know what it would be without the short field performance package, to be honest. But I kind of would assume that when you go to flaps 25 or more that you have full sleds. But I guess since they write it here, probably that's not the case. Interesting stuff. Okay. Where were we? So after takeoff, after start checklist. How do I? There we go. Start switches on, electrical generators on, APUs off, probe heaters on, anti-ice off, pressurization PEX auto pleats are set on engines. Recall is checked. Nice. Taxi and turn off. Parking brake off. Yeah, those stay on auto. We don't need to put it to continuous since we do have the auto position. So let's move. Okay, so short taxi. Here we are coming up to the runway. Let's go TARA. And let's assume we are cleared to land. Sorry, cleared to land, yeah, of course. Cleared for takeoff. And lights are set before takeoff. Checklist. PA. Yeah, sort of completed. Let's assume we did that. Flight controls are checked. FMC flaps. We have FMC flaps 5 and flaps 5 green light. Takeoff data is set. I guess we would need to review it here. And V2 is set to 158. Before takeoff checklist completed. Okay. No traffic around, so we don't need to worry about Unicom for now. So I would say let's go flying down to Los Angeles. Let's go. So, power set. Yeah, so this takeoff calculation is a bit of a gamble, but I would be surprised if we don't make it up into the air. Yeah, look at this acceleration. That's easy. We're just leaving the touchdown zone. Rotate just at the end of the touchdown zone. Nice. Okay, now let's look out for the pitch. We are flying the 900. That's below 10 degrees. We are airborne. For the rate, here's coming up. This time I remembered to look out for the pitch. I forgot it during the live stream. Cool. We are flying. Left-hand turn. Oh, that's something I really love about PMDG. The aircraft's just handled so nice. Very steady and yet realistic. It's super cool. Or it's what I assume is realistic, of course. I don't know for sure. But it feels about right. Flaps 1. That's a nice departure route. Cool stuff, very nice. Okay, flaps up. I actually want to hand fly this a bit longer, that's very enjoyable. Okay, let's put this autopilot on. Let's take care of the after takeoff items. Auto brake off, gear off. Lights are set. And no, that's fine. Actually, let's go to pulse light. I think some airlines use it since it reduces the risk of a bird strike, especially during the climb out. So we can make use of that as well. And then after takeoff checklist. Bleeds still on engines. Pressurization is checked. Or is it? Yeah, we are climbing nicely in cabin altitude. Start switches are normal. Gear is up and off. Auto brake is off. Flaps are up. No lights after takeoff checklist completed. Very, very cool. So I will quickly put you into music and cruise mode, and then we can enjoy a bit of this departure. Enjoy! Welcome back. We are already below 10,000. Let's quickly switch on those landing lights. Seatbelts are back on. And yeah, I'm so blown away by this. I think flying into California, I think Asobo just absolutely nailed it. It looks tremendously good, and I hardly ever do it flying into this area, but since now we have this beautiful LAX airport, I think it's gonna be especially fun. Here's the golf course, I think there's even going a tournament on this week. I think Tiger Woods is having the comeback there on the PGA Tour on this course. Yeah, I think it should be this one. Yeah, I forgot the name just now, but should be this one. Anyway, let's get back to flying. So as planned, we will do landing ILS 25 left. You can see it's a huge transition. Let's see, when traffic allows, we can cut in a bit earlier. Flying a long star as always in the US, currently descending to 6,000. We have speed constraints coming up to 210 knots. I think we might want to be at flap 1. Let's see. Although speed up back is just at 210. So it should be fine. Weather here in Los Angeles is absolutely beautiful. Basically no winds, clouds just very high up. Yeah, and then coming into 25 left, we want to vacate Hotel 6, Hotel 7, Hotel 9 maybe. And then cross Juliet or Lima, right hand turn on Bravo. And then I think it's pier number 6 or 5. I need to double check once we're on the ground. I still haven't set up everything. We have an ILS frequency 109.9. I'm a little bit late here. I was just looking outside so much. 109.9 and course 251. Let's set here, and let's also set here in a second. 251. Right, auto brake 3 should do nicely. Speed 144 plus 5 makes it 149. Let's see, descent checklist recall. I think early on I forgot to check the second side, so recall is checked on both sides. FMC route is verified. VREF is set. Minimums are 304 barrel. That's set as well. RNP not required. Pressurization is set to 0. Start switches are on. Altimeters are also set. Seatbelts, yeah, we have done that all. That's fine. Let's put those to ARM. And now we're basically coming down to headings at 6,000, just at 210 knots, which is the speed up back. And now let's see. When we are at 6,000, there's Fueler 7,000, Gate 5,000. So I think once we are parallel to Gate, we can do our right hand turn, descend to 5,000. And then from Gate, we still have a whopping 17 miles to go. It's crazy. This entire final approach is 37 miles long. It's crazy. Just crazy. Now it really bothers me. I should know how this golf course is called. Is it the Riviera? I think it's Riviera. Yes, I've checked now. So it is Riviera Country Club, but I think now we can't see it anymore. It's off to the left somewhere. Big stadium down there. Wow. And I'm only running medium settings here since it's a big area, heavy on FPS. I would actually love to have a computer where you could fly into Los Angeles with maximum or ultra settings even. Ultra settings. That would be so cool. Anyhow, yeah, let's see. We just have the landing checklist coming up. And other than that, looks like the approach is free. ATC is not online. ATC is online in San Diego, but that does not cover for us. And we have the ILS identified. Yeah, so pretty straightforward at this point in time. I wonder what's going on with the light here in the flight deck. That's weird that there's a bit of a bright slip just beneath that panel here. Not sure if that's a bug.
Los Angeles traffic, Southwest 2176, lining up 24 left, Los Angeles.
Okay, let's go. Heading. And then usually flying into LAX with these conditions, I think we would even be cleared the visual approach. But yeah, it does not make huge difference really. So okay, let's turn right. Descent 5000. Like that. Enjoy the views. Actually, we can go direct gates. That's a bit easier. Okay, let's make a quick announcement. Runway is... I always forget, is it 25? Yeah, 25 left. LA traffic, Alaska 1186 is turning final ILS 25 left, 18 miles out, Los Angeles. Okay, where are we? There's the right turn. It's good. We can also localizer should be captured straight away. Let's go approach mode, glide path. We are maybe a bit late on the flap setting now. Let's go flap 5. Glide path is captured, not the glide slope. Yeah, we overshot this turn a little bit. The last turn was not flown very nicely. Oh, what's happening here? Is it due to the medium settings I'm running today? Oh, that looks crappy. I don't know what's happening there. Hopefully it gets better in a bit. Yeah, let's see. If it does not get better in a few seconds, I will change the settings just very briefly. Yeah, speed is dropping. Nice and slow. Let's see, the overhead we can, yeah, those are on. Let's do those lights as well. Okay, I'm back to high settings. We also have a bit more scenery now, but that's not fixed. That's really weird. Okay, 8 miles out. Still a touch high for the gear. We don't want to waste too much fuel getting down there. But let's do some manual flying. Okay, let's go flaps 15, gear down. Final speed was 149. And then we can do some manual flying, flaps 25. Flaps 10, landing checklist, speed brakes are armed, gear is down, 3 green, and flaps are 30, green lights, landing checklist is completed. Okay, let's find a good seating position here. And let's see if we can make this a good one. Okay. Yeah, so absolutely no wind. So that should not be.
Los Angeles traffic, American 445s departing runway 24 left.
Ooh, now it's getting a bit bumpy.
Los Angeles traffic, Southwest 2237, with information Romeo pushing back onto Delta from gate 3, Los Angeles traffic.
And Los Angeles traffic 600 is clear of Q5 right.
Cool, there's quite a bit of Unicom going on here at LA. Coming in a little bit fast. Where's the In-N-Out Burger, the famous one? But I think that's on the other side, right? For the other runway? I don't know. I've seen so many videos about this airport, aircrafts landing and departing here. But I've never been flying here before on my own. Continue. And flare. Ooh, it's turning out a little bit long. Touchdown. Reverse. Keep it on the center line. Yeah, not the perfect landing. I was hoping for a bit of a softer touchdown there. Let's make the next one. I think ATC would not be happy with us missing this high-speed exit. I think here in Los Angeles everything has to be super efficient and fast. But we can make this one. Look at this A380 British Airways. Los Angeles traffic, Alaska 1186, runway 25 left is vacated. Okay. What a pity. I was really hoping for Greaser there. Looked very good and stable coming in to land. But then I turned out to be a little bit of a long landing, a little bit too much flare. Okay, now, but we really need to look outside. Okay, looks clear. Those slides. Yeah, we're crossing the runway, so I will leave those strobes on. Let's put on the APU. Okay, runway is clear, strobes are coming off. We're taking a right-hand turn, going a little fast. I'm now back to medium settings again, and now it's smooth. Yeah, for me that's really the difference. Flying into large airports with a lot of scenery around, I struggle to keep my FPS on high settings, so then I need to use medium. For small airports, I can usually use high settings. Works quite nice. Okay, we want to park at stand 69, 67, something like this. So we need to look for Charlie 8. Okay, I hope I haven't missed it. No, I have not. Okay. Oh gosh. Oh, that's too much choice here. Gate 60. Holy cow, that's a lot of stands. 67. Alaska. Okay, so Charlie 8, 67. That's here. That's Charlie 8. Perfect. There's the stand. Okay, there's no docking system, unfortunately, so we will need to trust GSX. Oh, that looks a bit far. Yeah, that's going to be too far. I'm gonna leave it here. Screw you. Okay. APU. Killing engines. Nice. Fuel pumps. We have the seat belts. We have the anti-collision lights. APU bleed. This comes to open. Electric hydraulic pumps. Probe and window heats. That should be about it. So here we are, folks. Welcome to Los Angeles once again. Not sure why, but it's super loud out here. Some other traffic probably. But yeah, so that was it. The second 737-900 flight. This time in Alaska livery. Very cool. I still love this aircraft. I think PMDG just released very sophisticated and good 737 lineup, and yeah, very enjoyable aircrafts, all of them. And yeah, that was cool flying into LAX. I think there's so much more to know about local procedures and how they handle traffic around this airport. And I have the feeling that we will certainly revisit LAX once the fly-by-wire A380 is released. But I guess there will be a few months down the line. So yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in today. I hope you have enjoyed the 737-900 flight, and I will see you around on the next one. Take care. Bye bye.